Jay, obviously a gutsy victory for the rookies tonight. What can you say about that effort?
Well, I thought it was a competitive game. There was lots of good in that game. The effort, enthusiasm, and try were there. We made some mistakes, sure, but the team, a group that's only been together for 3 days, found a way to come back and make it a game, and then found a way to win the game in the third period. If I looked at the game as a whole, I didn't think we started very well. I thought we were slow out of the gate, and give credit to Calgary's rookies. I thought they were very good in the first period. We found a way to tighten up our shift lengths and start to shoot the puck in the second and third period, and we were rewarded. I thought our power play was good tonight. The penalty kill did some good things, and at the end of the day, we got some mistakes to clean up, yes. But moving forward, there's some things to build on.
How impressed were you just with the team's resiliency after Calgary scored 2 goals in 21 seconds, and no one really crumbled from Olivier on up?
Yeah, I thought, and we talked about it in between periods, the goals that we gave up, I felt were very preventable goals. So things that could be cleaned up quite easily. If you look at the first one, we had some people that got caught on the ice and spent a solid 2 minutes in their own end, and that's rarely a recipe for quick exits. So shift length on that one. Obviously, the next one was a neutral zone forecheck where I didn't think we worked above or kept skating on the back-checking part of it. So technically, there was a few things that needed to get cleaned up there. And then the third one was on the penalty kill, but I go back to the penalty that was taken. It was a mental error with too many men on the ice and not knowing who you were changing for. All to be understood 3 days into a rookie camp. Those things happen, and on the bench, we stayed positive. In between periods, we stayed positive. We wanted to build on the things we did well, and the team stuck together and found a way to chip away, and then in the most important period found a way to get the go-ahead goal.
Obviously there wasn't too much of a run-up to tonight in rookie camp, just a few skates, but the power play scored a few goals tonight, and specifically like the same players, and Safin kind of making some nice passes and Henry finishing. Did you know about that look that was there, or did you talk about it? How did you orchestrate that?
Well, I think we're in the very early stages of building our power play through rookie camp and then into main camp, and then when the two teams break in the Oilers and the Condors. And there's just some principles that we talked about. It wasn't so much about what Calgary was doing on the penalty kill. It was more things that we were looking for. I think Colin Chalk, who runs our power play in Bakersfield, has done a very good job of expressing what he wanted to see. And I was impressed with the puck movement, and credit those players. And not just those two players, but I thought both units did a lot of really good things. And that said, for Ostap to make some plays on those goals and Henry to finish on them, I think that's good for both those two players. They got to feel good about it.
Just targeting or looking into one specific player, this was obviously Xavier's first taste of this level of action. What did you think of him? It looked like he gained more comfort as the night went on, and specifically along the boards, he looked like he was making some plays and whatnot. And is he okay after taking that big hit late?
Yeah, I would agree with your assessment. I think he was very much like the rest of the team. We didn't necessarily start the way we wanted to start. I thought we started slow, and we were in the mud a little bit right out of the gate. And like I said, we addressed a few things. We got better as the night went on, and Xavier did as well. I saw a player who made some plays on the cycle. I saw someone who looked dangerous off the rush, and he took that hit towards the end of the game. I haven't gotten a medical report yet, so I'd be remiss if I speculated on it. I don't know. We'll have a better idea tomorrow of where he's at.
And what do you tell the guys ahead of Monday's game, just to in making sure that they grow from this and take some momentum into Calgary?
Yeah, the theme of the camp is to get better every day. So whatever the result would have been tonight, we're going to go through the game with a fine-tooth comb. We're going to present a few themes to our team. We're going to grow our game tomorrow by trying to give our team something and work on it in practice. And, you know, the first couple days of training camp or rookie camp here were very hard. They weren't easy days. You think of the testing day, it takes a lot out of these kids physically, but also mentally, because everyone wants to show well. Then you go into getting up and down the rink on that practice that we had on the first day. And yesterday there was a lot more rubbing when we worked our way back to our own net, and in terms of some body contact and whatnot. And today, you know, we went on the ice in the morning. We played a tough game tonight. Everybody is naturally going to feel a little bit sore heading into tomorrow. I think it's the job of the coaching staff to present a few small things that we can improve at and also accentuate a lot of the good things that we did. We'll have a quick practice tomorrow, let the fellas enjoy their Sunday watching NFL football, and then heading into Monday, we'll have a tight game plan heading into that game.